Okay, I'm here with a baseball player I took in this summer. His name's Matt Fowler. How you doing, Matt?
Good.
Um,
Feel good.
So today we're going to talk a little bit about what you've seen over the summer. It's been about 9 weeks of actual consistent training with some weeks in between here and there. So for a total of, I think we're closing in on 12-week mark. So overall, give me a rundown. What has your experience been here like? Just the atmosphere and the learning the conjugate system and how it plays into baseball. What are some successes you've seen, and then we'll talk numbers and really get detailed on what you've achieved.
Yeah, I mean, coming in here, I researched throwing a little bit, researched some of the West Side, I implemented some of my own stuff, but nothing like this. Like this is where it's at, because having a program set out to build your explosiveness, your max strength, condition you, and get you back to health daily on a weekly basis, getting all that in 1 week, there's nothing that can beat that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's just really
every week.
Yeah.
What do you think about what about like our group coaching format? You like competing with the other kids? I mean, you obviously.
Yeah, 100%. I love having the board there. You're always trying to put your name on the board for PRs, and we're not just training for lifting PRs. We want to be athletics. We got our vertical, we got our max broad jump, we have our 60-yard. Everything that plays baseball is on there. So
absolutely. What would you say to people who feel that maxes are hard on your joints and that the volume that we do on single joint stuff is detrimental to baseball players? We've heard a lot of stuff. People are scared that we're going to overuse their joints. Where in our philosophy, the idea is that we build thickness in the ligaments and tendons from our soft tissue. What have you experienced from that? Did you have issues that you had when you came here and now they're gone? Have you seen things improve? What's your feeling on taking maxes and then high volume single joint work?
It's stupid to think that if you don't work out, your tendons are going to be fine. Like, you're putting stress on them by playing baseball enough. So if you're not conditioning them, like you said, making the tendons, the ligaments stronger through isolation work, you can go through multi-joint lifts, like our big compound lifts, but you need to have strength in those tendons if you're going to withstand throwing baseball at 90 miles an hour, 95 miles an hour.
That's what we think. It takes. It makes common sense that if I'm torquing single joints at one point, at certain points throughout the throw, I'm putting extra stress on those. It makes sense that I need to train those individual joints in those ranges that we're training in. How about the schedule? That's probably one of the biggest challenges we face, especially with baseball players. You guys are busy all summer and pretty much all year. Is it hard for you to be able to keep up with the workouts, or have you been able to adjust to keeping that volume and that number of workouts per week and spend the time on your actual training? Have you been able to successfully do that?
Me, myself, I worked and went to school. I would work at least 35 hours a week, and I was still going to school the first couple of weeks I was here, and I was still able to get in 4 workouts a week at least. Plus, once you get a feeling of the recovery days,
regeneration days.
My regeneration days and my recovery days, you can do that at home. Some of it you have to do the body type right here, but a lot of it, once you learn it and you can do the yoga and some of the regeneration stuff, you can do that at home. So, getting here wasn't the hardest part.
Yeah, and actually I think we should mention he's coming to us from Bradenton. Whereas a lot of people are right down the street. And their number one thing is, how am I supposed to work out 4 times a week? Well, you practice 4 or 5 times a week and you play games 2 or 3 times a week. I'm pretty sure you can figure out how to fit it.
It's definitely not easy making the drive all the time, but when I get here, I'm ready to go.
I think it's because you realize when you get here, you break maxes every single week you come in. You always break records, and sometimes you aren't primed up, and it's hard because you're constantly playing, you're constantly practicing. So sometimes your central nervous system in there, you'll feel like you're going backwards at times, or you didn't break a max. But in reality, in a normal program, kids are breaking maxes maybe once every 3 months, maybe once every 6 months.
Yeah,
Our kids are almost spoiled because they're used to breaking a max every week. If they come in and don't break a max, it's like the world's ending.
That's exactly how I felt. My first 5 weeks were all filled with breaking PRs.
Yeah,
I was like,
so you get spoiled real quick.
This is awesome.
Absolutely.
And then you're like, all right, maybe maybe I do need to sleep some more. I do need to eat more because it's taking a toll on your body. But
Absolutely.
it works. It works.
So let's get in some numbers. What have you seen in the weight room change? Where did you start on some of our key lifts, and then what did you see in your baseball stuff? I know you got some stuff written down from where you started and where you're at now.
I started off, like you said, about 12 weeks ago, on and off for a couple of weeks. But started here, about a 465-pound deadlift. Right now I'm about a 535, so we're putting on about 70 pounds on my deadlift in about 12 weeks, which is that's pretty good.
Yeah.
My box squat came in here at 360, sitting at about 425 right now. Bench, in baseball, a lot of guys say you have to take it easy, whatever, but you need to be strong. You just can't be immobile.
Absolutely.
You need to be able to still
Exactly.
have your internal rotation.
Yeah.
You need to be able to externally rotate. So I was only taking care of it, but I went from 225, which is like right around my body weight, to like 265, and I feel a lot stronger. I feel healthier too.
You still have that range of motion too.
Yeah, I'll get to it, but my velocity's gone up while benching more.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't
That's one of the
take
first
that
things we
away
talk
from
to
you.
our baseball guys and coaches, especially parents. They worry about it, and they understand. We make them understand. Matt's a good product of it. He built a strong chest, which means he's got more adduction in that humerus, and that's what that muscle's there for. If you can't take your arms through full range of motion, well, buddy, when you put that arm overhead through a full range of motion, now we're talking about some damage. So you mentioned your velo. What's going on with your velo, your hitting, exit velo, stuff like that? What have you seen baseball specific?
Well, some baseball specific. So we're talking outfield velo went from borderline 91 miles an hour thrown from the outfield to every other throw is 94 or 95.
Nice.
So it's right there. My exit velo off the tee went from 92, 93 with the wood mat to right there at 98, 99.
Beautiful.
Just can't make that 100 mark, but it
it
won't be too long. But and then you talk about 60-yard dash, big component for baseball. I dropped from hand time, so it could have been off 733 to a laser 704.
Absolutely.
It's definitely working.
Yeah,
And that's not without even doing any sprint. We're not even really sprinting.
We don't even sprint.
Yeah,
our guys get faster. It's
amazing. You're not doing speed classes too much. You're not doing anything like that. You're working the right muscles, getting them stronger and make you move better and move faster. And then you can even throw in my vertical, especially went up from 20, I think it was 25.6 when I got here, 25.6 to 30.6, so another 6 inches.
Solid. Well, hell yeah.
5 inches.
You've been, one of the things, a little disclaimer, is Matt's been extremely dedicated to it. He's constantly refining his nutrition. He's constantly refining, he's making extra time to get here for the regeneration work, and the days that he doesn't get here for regeneration work, he puts it in on the days that he is here. So we're fully honest about the fact that this system requires effort. It's not a magic, recipe. It's you got to be a hard ass worker, but if you put the work in, you will see the gains. Matt's a great example of that. So I appreciate you sitting and talking with us, Matt.
Yeah, and one thing I like to throw in there too, I got cut my junior year of high school. I got cut. I didn't play too much my senior year. This summer I got my first Division I offer. You can't
make that up.
You can't make it up.
That's awesome.
So it's always been a dream of mine, and this place helped me. So you can put that in there.
Awesome. All right.